Hey everybody, and welcome back to Imaging USA. We are really excited to be back here. The energy is fantastic. We're just outside the Whcc booth with Bridgette. Thank you for joining us today. Can you tell us a little bit about you, your business, where you're at? I mean, I know those things, but people watching probably don't.
Yeah, I'm in Austin, Texas. I focus mostly on high school seniors, little family here and there, and corporate headshots.
So what brings you to imaging? What are you here to learn?
What am I here to learn? I am always open to new ideas, and I just like to make sure I am on the edge of knowing what's going on, you know.
So, and to back up about a month and a half, we got to hang out for a little bit at Push Conference too, which happened to be right in Austin, which is pretty convenient for you. And you were telling me, I believe, about a studio space that you had moved into, or a new studio space. How is that going for you?
That has been really fun. I unfortunately moved in right at shutdown of COVID, so it was a little rough to get started. Had to, revive my husband because he about had a heart attack. But it has been such a great space to have a landing space, to be able to go and have clients come in. My makeup artist comes in, my stylist comes in. We meet with clients, and we have a great courtyard area that we're able to just walk out the door and shoot outside also. So it makes life so much easier when you have an actual space and you can do displays and have your product right there for them. It sells itself.
Right. So were you completely on location prior to that then?
Yes, I was.
So you got in the habit of hauling stuff with you a lot.
I had an actual office space that I used, but it was a box. It was like 8 by 8, and I just stored stuff in there and kept my computer in there. So it was neat and exciting.
So with the studio space and coming obviously out of COVID, fingers crossed, we all hope for that. Where have you been focusing your attention with the new space and growth for the business? Because you are growing right now.
Yeah, I have been so blessed that we have been able to keep going up and focusing mostly on more marketing and just making sure I'm out there. And I love what Allison Tyler Jones said this morning about being sure to tell your client what they don't know that they need, Yeah. It's a big one.
Yeah, absolutely. And ATJ is such an awesome educator, and she will disagree, hence the interview we did earlier today, but she has such a defined style. And when I was introducing her, I was referring to that. I mean, you can look at a piece and be like, that's Allison's, yeah. So then it's just a matter of creating that sale from there, and she's a master of telling people what they need to have, yeah. So,
and oftentimes I feel like that is really true. Your client doesn't know what they need, and you need to be able to talk to them and communicate and be open to and listen to what they are needing, and so that you can provide that perfect customer service.
So let's just focus on that program this morning. What was your main takeaway that you're going to go back and put into practice right away?
There were a lot of golden nuggets in that session. I was so glad that I got up at 8 a.m. to go to listen to her. I think I need to do a better job of doing that prep on the beginning of the, you get the phone call and you chit chat and you talk to them and they want to go ahead and book and you're like, great. But then she goes a step further and really talks to them about, well, what are you going to do with this? What is your purpose? And I thought, oh my gosh, that is brilliant.
That's a really good question. You want to have this done. Okay, now what? Where are they going to go?
Yeah, and I don't want my work to be just in a drawer on a USB. I want it to be on the wall for forever. Like, you got to freeze time with your family and your friends and treasure it.
Because it goes really damn fast.
It does.
Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us. It's always fun. You've got such a bubbly energy. It's just fun to be around you. And we hope that you've enjoyed this interview, and we will be back with you shortly.